Ooh, I had to pull over because the energy is so high right now, and there's a specific message coming through. I just had Maniac by Conan Gray come on, followed by What Was That by Lorde. So those are some songs you might want to listen to. School bus just passed me too. I don't know if that's resonant for anybody, but the message I'm getting is there are people in your life who have had their way with you for a very long time. You've had long history with these people. And that's what I'm getting is these people. Could be one person too, but I'm getting these people. You've had history with these people in a certain place in your life. School, maybe. School bus. Maybe it was a school. It was a class you were in with certain people for a long time. Just like a workspace you were in with people for a long time. A family situation, a friend group, somewhere you lived. And you had this experience with this certain group of people for a long time. And there was a time when it felt really good, really fun, but it was also a time when you were not as evolved as you are now. It was a time when you were comfortable in that energy, but as you've evolved and as you've started to wake up to certain aspects of yourself, you have started to realize that some of the things that those people were into, or some of the ways those people treated you, started to feel kind of off. Especially as you grew and as you changed, you started to notice signs. You started to notice, that person is kind of giving me like a weird look, or just there are certain comments, there are just certain like micro expressions. I think we can all relate to this a little bit when we're changing. But it made you feel bad about who you were becoming and you following your authenticity and your truth. It made you feel bad about it. And these people, even psychically in a way, because we all feel psychic energy, right? We all have sort of these fields around us where we can feel other people even when they're not straight up saying something to us or straight up communicating something to us. You can feel the energy, and you've probably felt an off energy from this person, these people, and maybe you couldn't put your finger on what it was, but you just knew. You've had this knowing that these people are not right for you. And maybe even you've had a situation where you then started to get enough confidence and strength in yourself to speak up and to really own who you are, and these people did not take it well. These people don't take it well. And that's where the song Maniac comes in from Conan Gray. These songs are following me for a reason too, just so y'all know. I'm in a situation the same. So that's why all these readings often are coming from my own experience and just energies, and I believe there are collectives who are experiencing the same things. These people didn't treat you good. They didn't treat you right. They could have had a piece of the pie. They could have been part of the show. They could have been part of the story. They could have helped you. There could have been so much joy, so much love. You may have even had visions with these people of the joy and of the love. I know I did. I know I have. But they fucked up. And not just once, multiple times. Multiple iterations. Multiple iterations of fuck-uppery. And you took it for a long time because you respected these people. You might have put some of them on a pedestal. Some of them might have seemed more skilled or more savvy in certain aspects of life than you were. They may have opened doors for you at one time that really helped you, and you may feel guilty. You may relate to being an empath and being empathetic and really taking on other people's feelings and feeling beholden to people. Ooh, that's a big one. Feeling beholden to people when they have given you something in the past, and you forever feel like you owe them, even if you've paid it off, even if it was just something that should just be a human kindness, right? Everybody should be given out human kindnesses. If they have the opportunity to help somebody, just help them with no strings attached. That's how it should be. Anyway, you might now have come to the realization that this person or these groups of people are very narcissistic in nature. And as you have learned to re-own the parts of yourself that are quote unquote narcissistic, you've learned to recognize in those people what it is that you were either afraid of or magnetized to, or continued to just give your power over to. You've recognized, oh, that's all actually within me, and in a more conscious way, because I'm able to take that and use that for my benefit. So you've become empowered, and you may be in like the final stretch of having to deal with these people or cutting them off and letting them go. And I really do think you are in a position now where you're at like the Conan Gray Maniac, the Lord, what was that phase, where it's like you are like standing here on top. And not on top in an ego way. You're just standing here on top because that's just who you are. You're standing here on top because you are whole in yourself. And now these people who kept you down and who gave you all the side eyes and all these things because you were changing are now looking at you because you're this shining, beautiful, sunshiny light. And they are looking at you like, how did I miss that? How did I miss it? And they're looking at you like, you are this beautiful flower and ball of sunshine, like I said, just exuding warmth and courage and love. And now they're kind of almost in like a victim mode where they were victimizing you, maybe even trying to hold you down, trying to just throw all the slippery banana peels like Mario Kart, you know, throwing the banana peels and the turtle shells at you, like trying to keep you back and keep you down and keep you in your place. But you've claimed it. You have realized you are regal spiritually and energetically, and you deserve a lot more than that bullshit they were serving you. You're not eating shit anymore. You're not cleaning up shit. You're not eating shit anymore. You are the shit. You are the shit. I love that. And you're not putting up with the bullshit anymore. And you're moving on. You don't even want to deal with these people anymore, but you're just like, damn, like they keep trying to come back into my life. They keep trying to like call me, or they keep trying to, now they want me back. Now they miss my energy because all along they had this weird jealousy, but they admired me. It's like they were jealous of me and they wanted to keep me down, but it's because they admired me. And it's this weird feeling because you put them on such a high pedestal at one time. You saw them as such powerful people, and now you're realizing that the tables have kind of turned and you've done all this inner work and you're the powerful one. You're the strong one. You are the good, connected, heart-led one. And these people are playing the victim now and just like falling apart, crumbling like the tower in a lot of ways. So that's the message. Kind of just, what was that? Like you might be in this position where you're just like, what the fuck was that whole situation, that whole years long debacle, all those experiences, all those things we had. Like you might just be in this kind of epiphany moment where you're just like, what the hell? What the fuck? Like, how did that happen? Why did that happen? What was that? I have grown. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud that I got through it. So celebrate yourself today. Oh man, celebrate. Celebrate, because it takes a lot of courage and a lot of humility as well to do this work, to pull the pieces of your own ego apart, to look at where you are inflating or underestimating, or just all the darkness and the shadows within you, and to come to a place where you're now standing in confidence and in light, and you are firm and steadfast and have that anchor and are so sure of yourself, and you know what you bring to the table. You know you're a light. You know you are the butterfly, the sunshine. And you know that by being that, you are lighting up so many other people's lives as well. The people who are ready to open and grow themselves and blossom themselves. You are a leader and a way for them to do that. Because if everyone was keeping each other down and thinking poorly of themselves, we would have no leaders, we would have no light, we would have no blossoming, we would have no, that beautiful, what do you call it? Like the golden chain, I guess is what they call it in Kundalini, when the teacher, the guru, the master teaches the student, and the student becomes the master, and that knowledge is passed down the golden chain. It's a beautiful generational, like the elders passing on the wisdom to the youngins. You are stepping into your next level of, I'm burping, interesting. Being like an elder. You are stepping into this awareness of who you are, purging. I just burped. You're purging the old, and you're stepping into like the adult you, a real adult version of you, a very mature version of you, who is just done with those games, done with all of that bullshit, like I said. and you've learned the lessons and you're ready to move on. And I think it really is just celebrate, have fun, and honestly, yeah, what was that? I love you lots. That's the message. Take care and keep being you.